Hello, everyone. I'm Margaret Butler,
And I'm Dennis Lloyd.
and Father Andy asked us to share why we pledge, and I'll go first, and I'll just say I'm a professor, and when I talk to my students, I always advise them to study together, to share ideas and strategies. I say to them, let's help each other out. That's what we're here for. And I firmly believe that. And that belief carries over into why I pledge. It's a way that we can help the church to help others. It's a privilege and a responsibility, and it's important more now than ever.
And we believe in pledging to St. Andrews because this is our church home. And when I first moved to Madison a little over 5 years ago, Margaret was still down in Florida, and we had to live apart for 3 years. So it was very important for us during that time for us both to have a community and have a church home. And I found in St. Andrews a wonderful music program, wonderful clergy and sermons, and a welcoming, warm environment that made me feel at home when many times I was alone and lonely and needing that connection. So being together, being with all of you, that's very important to us. And we're happy to make a pledge this year, and we hope you will too.
St. Andrews has been a lifeline for me this year, as I imagine it has for many of you. None of us expected 2020 to be as crazy as it has been, as difficult as it has been. I've spoken in the past at St. Andrews about how much it means to me to work with the children of St. Andrews in Faith Garden. And this year, I really miss you, Faith Gardeners. I miss sitting with fellow St. Andrews parishioners on the balcony in church, where I used to sit with my son when he was younger, watching him draw the organ and Ken playing. I miss chatting with everyone during coffee hour. I miss our community, our beautiful building, the singing of our amazing choir. But what a year of unexpected blessings St. Andrews has brought us since March. We've all learned to meet each other from our homes on Sundays and on other days for prayer meetings and other gatherings. Some of us have had visits from Flat Paul, and some others of us have studied and discussed Paul's letter to the Philippians together. Seeing each other on Sundays, on other days, in our natural weekday habitats has helped bring us even closer together. It's brought an even greater intimacy to our gatherings. We're brought together just as Christ would have wanted. We're brought together in spirit. In tumultuous times like these, St. Andrews has meant as much as it ever did to me, and so much more. So why do I give to St. Andrews? Because St. Andrews is a lifeline. It's a lifeline for us as a community, for us to reach out to each other, for us to reach out to our community outside our walls, from the high school students up the street, to our neighbors in need in Madison, to our neighbors in Christ in Haiti. Because St. Andrews is part of the wonderful, opening, questioning community of Episcopalians throughout the United States and part of the Anglican community throughout the world. I felt more closely connected with the Episcopalian community in the US and the broader worldwide Anglican community than I ever have, because we can visit the world on our screens and understand how St. Andrews fits in, how we fit in. I am so deeply grateful for our St. Andrews family. I wish you and your family good health and the peace of Christ.